Hey exiles, how we doing? Mr. A2G back playing more Saga of Survival. How we all doing, guys? Alrighty, so gonna get right to it today. This is gonna be our traditional weekly run in the aid of stable parts. So to recap, to give you guys a small update as well on my progression as well, I am only one horse saddle pouch away and two more reins away from getting my horse. So we are getting super close, guys. Yeah, we are getting super close. I cannot wait. It's taken so long, and hopefully, sooner or later, I'll have a horse, and you don't have to see me do weekly dungeon runs all the time. But I guess we're going to sort of mix it up here and there as well at the same time. But hey, we'll see how we go on that front there. But for now, it's just something, as I mentioned, we are getting so close. So cannot wait until we get our horse. Anyway, again, we're just going to go through, see how we go, try our luck today. But guys, if you haven't done it so already, make sure you guys are subscribed and notified via the notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come out on my channel at any given time. Like and comment, all that sort of good stuff. You guys are pretty awesome with that at the minute. Also guys, if you are new as well to this channel or to the game in fact, please check out the new series that I've created for you guys. It's called the New Exile. Squarely aimed at you guys that have only just begun playing the game and wanting a little bit more help and hopefully guidance in terms of playing this great game that we have at the minute. So yeah guys, please check it out. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully you'll find it a lot more informative and more relevant to the modern part of this game at this point in time. So compare that to when we first started playing this game. If you guys have gone through my playlist of the original series, the game has changed quite a lot in time. Up until now. So doing it this way now, creating the new series, hopefully puts everything into better context for you guys, and at least this way, you guys can. It's a lot more relevant, I should say, as opposed to the previous rendition of the game in its younger infancy at that point in time. But any sort of tips or anything like that along the way in terms of you guys getting started, please drop them in the comment, whether it be on this game, this series, or my new series, either. Go right ahead guys. I read every single comment and comment to pretty much everyone, if not everybody. So yeah, definitely check it out, and yeah, we'll make that series a good one. But for you guys that are been in the game for quite a long time and know it already, check it out as well. Let me know what you think of it as well. You guys play a lot more than what I do as well at the same time, so any type of feedback or suggestions that you guys want to put forward to me and make regarding the game, let me know as well, so at least I can make some adjustments to it, and at least that way we're all on the same page. There's no misinformation or wrong information given. So help me help everyone else around us too, guys. So I'll reach out to you veterans there as well. Alrighty, so if you checked out my last video, I did do the naked challenge run. So if you haven't done so already, please go check that out, guys. That was a lot of fun. Got pretty dicey towards the end. I must say I probably had luck on my side at that point. So you know what, I'm not going to sort of elaborate on it. You guys check it out, alright, if you haven't done so already. It was a cracker. Anyway, it actually brings me to my next point as well. So I'm thinking about creating my own little challenge as well. Will be a naked run variation of the Cursed Forest. But what I'm thinking, we'll probably want to do it in the dungeon. Okay, so we're going to do it in a different way. I haven't really completely thought about the way that I want to do it just yet. So I am thinking about, what should we be using in terms of food, heals, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, armor is already ruled out. We can already sort of agree on that. I'm thinking potentially, considering that the dungeon doesn't have any unraged undead or anything like that, they're just regular, they're going to be a lot more easier to deal with. So I'm going to have to sort of think of a couple of ways to spice it up a little bit, probably put in some restrictions in regards to that as well, in terms of, what can be used in terms of weapons and things like that, just to sort of bring it up into a, to make it a little bit more on the difficult side. But we'll see how we go. So I'm thinking about it. I'm going to pitch it over to our community manager as well to see what he thinks, and we'll obviously take it from there. But today I thought I'd do things a little bit differently. I'm going in the reverse of things, to how I normally sort of do it. I'm going to break it up, just make it a little bit more fun. But yeah, but also what I'm going to do as well this week, guys. So based on my first video, which was a couple of days ago, and comparing, and for this week, I'm going to sort of try something a little bit different. And I'm just sort of tinkering around with things, video wise on my channel, just as a whole generalization. So, excuse me. When was it? Probably over a month ago, I probably would think now, when I sort of first started doing it, or probably even less than a month. I can't even remember at this point in time. I'm going to have to go back through my videos and see the consistency of it all. But I may have mentioned that I started, or I wanted to bring my videos down from, 30 plus minute videos down to, say, roughly around the 25, if not on 25 minutes. Look, I'm going to reduce the time again. So I'm going to try and make it 20-minute videos, on all of my videos as best as I can. Well, as much as I want to sort of try and, stay true to that. I mean, to give you a better understanding, there's a lot of variables when you're playing these sort of games, guys. So, it's not just as easy in making it go, let's make a 20-minute video, but I only get halfway through the zone. I mean, is that something, like you guys wouldn't want? I would think that you guys wouldn't want that to be shown or seen, as in like, why put out a half-made video if you haven't gone through the whole zone kind of thing. So I've been thinking about this for a little bit now, and I know that there's been a couple of comments made about videos that are a little bit too long. I mean, you guys don't really need to, tell me that directly. I can physically see what my viewership is, as an average. So obviously I want to sort of get that up and get that up to a point where, I get a lot more viewing time. So I think, for that is because now that I'm over 500 subs, I've broken 600 subs. So just on that real quick, guys, thank you very much for your support there. So I only hit 500 subs probably, I think, on the 2nd or the 3rd of January this year. And at the moment, today is the 13th of this recording. So literally in 10 days, I smashed out 100 subs. So you guys are bloody awesome. So thank you so much, guys. That really means so much. Already tipped the scales. We're already over the halfway mark. So we're on the road to 1,000 subs. But in relation to the 1,000 subs, guys, I want to hit the requirements for monetization. So I can, I can get my videos monetized and get a lot more viewers out there, moving forward. So, for any YouTuber starting out, it is the first 1,000 is always the hardest. Getting yourself exposed, getting yourself out there, making sure that you are making the right type of content. Because there's always going to be a lot of doubts and a lot of, negativity towards, the person that uploads. And what I mean by that is not so much people that are hating on the videos or, or any sort of, disrespectful comments or things like that. What it is, I think for a lot of people is if they don't persevere long enough, they sort of get a little bit deflated of the fact that, you know, they had, you know, an image, an expectation of themselves to, you know, work out where they're going to be between now and in a certain period. So, you know, we'll use me as an example right now. So I started, I think, on the 23rd or the 28th of June 2018. So pretty much 7 months, nearly 7 months into the gig, and I'm already up over 500 subs, which, you know, in all honesty, I'm not going to lie to you, I thought I would have got that a lot sooner. You know, just sort of, you know, I was in that sort of mindset thinking, okay, cool, I can get to that in this amount of time, not a problem. You know, I'll go watch all the videos on how to grow your channel, things like that, all that sort of good stuff. But, you know, the reality of it all is, it all comes down to luck, I guess, at the end of the day. I mean, you put out a video for the first time, and obviously you try and word it right, do the right things, put your thumbnails out, you know, catchy descriptions, you know, you do your tags and all that sort of stuff, and then you get nothing. So, you know, it's hard to sort of take in sometimes. And like, don't get me wrong, I was there at one point. You know, when I first started this, I thought, man, like, how long is this going to take? You know, I felt like I was, you know, at one point for so long, and excuse me, didn't think I was going to get anywhere near it. You know, my goal at the beginning, I mean, obviously I missed my opportunity, you know, to do my original timeline, but, you know, that doesn't matter now. So what matters to me now is learning from everything up until now, and gaining that experience. I think that's what's most important to me right now at this point in time. You know, not so much trying to spruik everyone to say, look, you know, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. I mean, like I said, I love it if you guys do, and don't get me wrong, you know, I love it when I see the numbers go up every day. It's fantastic. I mean, that alone pushes me to do better and to do more for you guys as a whole. So, I guess in a sense, you know, it's sort of like a catch-22. Like, you know, how badly do you want it? How much work you're going to put into it? If you don't, if you're a casual person, you know, you might put 1 or 2 videos up a week kind of thing. You're obviously not going to get that much traction. So excuse me, at one point I was sort of, you know, in that situation where I was a little bit on the sporadic side in uploading. You know, I think I was only doing about 2 or 3 videos in a week. And don't get me wrong, they were 30+ minute videos. I'm not going to lie to you, they were ridiculous. But I guess at the end of the day, I was still sort of finding myself in the way that I should be, you know, conducting my videos. So at one point I said, you know what, I want to make a commitment to you guys, and I'm going to put out 5 videos a week, Monday to Friday, excluding weekends. Only variation was going to be at that time was, you know, any sort of updates to a game, and I was going to try and endeavor to make sure that I had that done straight away or as soon as possible. And if that were to be, at least, sorry, let me just quickly run away. Yeah, so if that were to happen, at least I can, you know, be there on, you know, in that time, or within 24 hours, I would have that video up on that update. So I guess that was, you know, my first commitment to the game. Well, not just to the game, but to my channel, you know, for you guys at the end of the day. So that was my first commitment. Second commitment I made was pulling my videos down from, you know, anywhere over 30+ to roughly around 25 minutes as a you know, as a good sort of base, you know, not too long, not too short kind of thing. And that's what, you know, where I was sort of looking at as a whole. But now, you know, as I'm sort of getting on in, you know, in my progression with my channel, you know, now I'm sort of looking and tinkering at other ways how I can help improve that. So, so basically what I'm doing now is I'm going to try and set myself up now. So when I do hit 1,000 subs and apply for, the monetization, I'm already ready to go. And it won't take too long for, monetization to kick in. That's my goal with it, with all this. And that's probably the reason why I'm sort of talking to you guys about this right now. Obviously I don't want to bore you or anything like that, but, it's you guys who have what made this channel possible. Okay, so the reason why I'm where I'm at with everything in terms of my gaming, current lifestyle, even and even getting involved with a great game like this, with the community and things like that. Something that I never thought I was going to be able to do, if I didn't sort of go down this avenue to begin with. So the fact that I'm there now, I'm really, really grateful. That, what else is there to say? I try and be as humble as I possibly can. I'm grateful for everything that I get in terms of what comes my way, whatever that may be in life, and just sort of make the most of it, I guess. But sort of going back to it, guys. Sorry for sort of going off, off that little pathway. I want to try and keep my videos down to a minimum, absolutely, and try and sort of hover around a sort of sweet spot that you guys, can, enjoy the video, or, not switch off, so to speak. And not to say that you guys don't. I mean, there's a lot of you guys that have been with me, pretty much from the beginning. So I know who you guys are, and you guys know who you are. But in terms of the grand scheme of things, it's the general mass that sort of outweighs what they call the minority. And what I mean by that is, you get X amount of clicks and views on a video, which is all well and good. But that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone watches the videos end to end, start to finish. So I'm going to try and find a better balance, if that were to be. And that's going to be my next commitment to my channel, trying to find that balance. So I guess a nice little conversation for today's episode, just to sort of go through all that sort of stuff. Like I said, guys, don't get me wrong, I love playing this game as much as I can, and for as long as I can, realistically. Whoop, you know what, I'm just going to do that anyway. But also I want to make sure that I've got all of you guys, not some of you, but all of you guys captivated with my videos. And as I said, guys, it's not, everyone that's in that situation. But, when I look at my statistics, and analytics and things like that, that's where I look at these things. And again, as I mentioned, to improve my channel and my brand here, I need to go to some of these lengths to, take myself to the next level. So that's what I am working on right now, because we're already over 600 subs at the timing of this video and recording. So with that in mind, I'm less than 400 away from hitting that 1,000. How long will that take? I'm not sure. Timeline, like I'd love to give myself, within 3 months I should be at 1,000 subs. But is that ambitious? Is that too optimistic? I don't know. All I can really say is I'm just going to go the hardest I can and deliver the best quality of videos I can for you guys. And that's it. That's all that we can try and do with it, I guess, at the end of the day. But for now, I'm going to tinker. In short, I'm going to tinker with the videos, with the length and duration. Let's see if we can sort of trim them down a little bit. Albeit there's going to be times that I'm not going to be able to do that, and that's just due to situations like zones or things like that. If I feel that I should be continuing to run a longer, then yes, I'm going to try. Well, I'm going to. It is what it is. But as soon as I'm done, I'm not going to sort of procrastinate further on. I'm probably going to just call it a day, move on, go on to the next video. So just sort of working things out for myself. But I guess, you know, it's worth an explanation, guys, because you will start noticing it. It might be a little bit shorter than what it has been in the past. And, you know, I don't want you guys to sort of, you know, think, hey, you know, why aren't you putting out your regular videos, this and that? What's going on? You don't have the time. You know, of course I've got the time. You know, I put time aside just to do my videos. So that's, you know, that's where that's at. But anyway, yeah, guys, that's basically it. Anyway, we're nearly done with this zone. Unfortunately, I've got 2 keys out of 4. I think I've used all my keys in my vault, so I might have to even duck back home. Yes, I have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to duck back home if these 2 bone breakers don't give me any keys, unfortunately. I've got the keys at home, not a problem. Is it just 1? Oh, I've got 1 left. Yeah, so if he doesn't give me any keys, what do? Doesn't matter. Just gonna let him hit me. That's probably another thing I should be doing as well. Let these guys hit me, you know, instead of running around kind of thing. And at least that way I can sort of, come on, can sort of do away with them quicker at the expense of, you know, armor, health, heals and all that sort of stuff. Probably the best way to do it. Because usually I take these guys around a lap of the catacombs and, you know, and probably still get nothing out of it. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to quickly do just that. So I'm going to have to quickly run back home, grab those 2 keys, run back out here, and hopefully we may get some luck. But we will see. We shall see. Alright. We're back, guys. Alright, so let's see if we are lucky today. Okay. You know what? I can't even remember. Did I actually... I think I did get that last chest, but, you know, the old paranoia. No, I did not. Haha. There you go. There you go. I forgot about this chest. Damn. Anyway, we'll see what we get out of it, and we'll quickly get that glowing chest and call it a video. Cool. Alright, I haven't seen those 2 for a while. 1 scroll already learned. Well, I've already learned all of that, so as soon as I get to that level, I've already got a 1-star Ash Wand, which pretty much is going to be my OG there moving forward. Just because of the attack and durability it's going to come with. It's going to better my crossbow any day of the week. But let's see, what do we have? Come on, give me something good. Nothing. Okay. Not what I wanted, but it is what it is. Well, that's another video, guys, of the stable run. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed as always, but make sure that you do hit the subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, all that sort of stuff. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in another video.